it kind of sucks to be the breadwinner sometimes, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, you know, it's good to be a breadwinner. It's always good to be the winner, like the best in the family, the best in the team, because you get to carry them and you feel proud to yourself that, shit, I'm the man, you know, I'm the best. But sometimes it gets to a point where, you know, you're carrying too much and your team or your family doesn't try at all. They don't try to at least better themselves or to at least help you alleviate some of the burden, you know? Like, earlier I just made a video about being an only child and how basically I'm the breadwinner, you know? And it gets tough, you know? It's tough sometimes because you're carrying your family, your people are just relying on you, and it gets kind of tough, you know? You have to be very tough. You have to be very strong. You have to be strong because, you know, people rely on you, and it motivates you to some point. And I like that, you know? I like to be motivated. I like to persevere, to be the best version of myself so I can, you know, help the people around me. But it's not just my family, but like when it comes to people around you, like your friends or at work, people who rely on you, sometimes there are times where you're just carrying too much, and sometimes you think to yourself, should I just try to not give my 100% and perhaps let them do some, because you can't just be carrying everything. You can't just be trying your best when they're not trying at all. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you have to tell people that they gotta try. You know, they gotta try, because if not, they're gonna be so comfortable being a reliant. You know, being someone who relies on you all the time, and they don't realize how much of a burden it could be to people who carry them, you know? So sometimes I like to tell people to do their best, you know, to at least try. You know, like my friends, they sometimes rely on me, and I'm a good friend, you know? I recently talked about how being an only child is being a loyal friend. You know, when you're an only child, you're a loyal friend because you treat your friends like brothers and sisters. So that's how loyal I am to my friends and people around me. And sometimes you kind of get exploited. Your kindness get exploited. So I have this tendency to lash out a bit with my words because I'm very blunt and I'm very direct to people when it comes to being disciplined and when it comes to getting their shit straight, you know? And sometimes I hurt people, but it is what it is. You gotta hurt people sometimes because it's for the betterment of them. You know, you gotta make sure that they improve, and sometimes one of the ways for them to improve is to hurt their feelings. And, you know, I mean, you've tried your best to be good, to say nice words, kind words, but if those words don't work, you gotta give them the harsh words, you know? Perhaps in the future, they may realize that these harsh words, you know, made a way for them to be better, you know? Plant those seeds, plant those harsh words in them. Shit, you might be a villain to them, but in the long run, you know, they might realize, hopefully they realize that you are the hero, that you're not just the one trying to hurt their feelings because you're just trying to make them better. But yeah, being a breadwinner, it's tough, man. You know, it's tough. It's good that you feel proud to yourself that, you know, people rely on you. Look, man, I'm gonna tell you something right now. It's better to be in the position to help than be in the position to be helped, okay? I would rather be in the position to be helping people. And that's what I pray to God, to put me in a position where I can help as much people as possible. And, you know, I will keep doing that. I will keep helping people because, you know, I would rather be the one helping than the one being helped, okay? It's better to be in a position to help others. You know, that means that you are in a comfortable position in life where you can share your blessings, you know? You're not the one begging for blessings. And I'm not saying it in an arrogant way where, you know, I just want to help people with my words or with anything that I can. I could help, you know, I want to help. And that's what I pray to God. That's why I'm the breadwinner. But, you know, it's not always positive. It's not always pros. There's always going to be cons to everything in life, you know. So, you know what they say, when you're the oldest, you tend to have some perks of being the oldest kid, or when you are the youngest, you tend to have some perks of being the youngest. But there's always pros and cons to everything, you know. I'm an only child, like I said, and to me, it just feels like everything relies on me. Everything's just counting on me, you know, and I got to do my very best to uplift people, you know, help people as much as possible. I don't know how it's like to have partners to rely on. Well, I mean, companions, yeah, but to actually be a support system, you know what I mean? Because, like, I never had brothers and sisters. I treat my friends like my brothers and sisters, but, you know, I'm a loyal friend. What else can I say? But yeah, being a breadwinner definitely pushes you to your limit, and you will see a lot of downsides from people. You will see a lot of negative traits from people. You know, you will see their bad sides come out when you stop trying, or when you miss an opportunity to help them. You will see a bad side from them. But it is what it is, you know, it's human nature. Not a lot of people are gonna be aligned with your beliefs, and not a lot of people are gonna respect you all the time. You know, sometimes they're gonna lash out. There are times where when you don't give them what they want, or they throw you some negative feedbacks. And those are some things when you are the breadwinner. Those are some things that you encounter and you receive from people. You know, it's not always thank you. It's not always about gratitude, okay? You're gonna receive backlash. You're gonna receive a lot of negative feedbacks, and perhaps talk shit. You know, they're gonna talk shit about you because, you know, you're not Superman, man. I'm not Superman. I wish I could do everything. I wish I could save everybody in this world, but just doing the best that we could, you know? We're doing the best that we could, and yeah. For me, I treat everyone as equal. Like, even if it's my family, I treat them as equal, like as if I would treat a stranger, you know? Because, I don't know, I'm just that type of guy, and I'm just that type of person to see other people's perspectives, you know? I'm able to put myself in their situation, put my life in their life, you know? See life from their perspectives. And, you know, it's good to be open-minded. I always talk about being open-minded because it opens a lot of opportunities and doors to knowledge and wisdom. You know, it allows you to be more wise, like a wise man, be more knowledgeable about things. So yeah, man, being a breadwinner, it's not always positive. It's good to be a breadwinner because it pushes you, it motivates you. But sometimes I feel like I'm draining, you know. Well, I don't like the word draining. I don't like to put the word draining in my mind, because I'm not some sort of battery. I think of myself as an unlimited vessel of energy, you know. I gotta build a strong mentality of no negative things can penetrate through me, because I'm fucking formidable. I'm tough, you know. Tough. I'm a shield, and that's what it is, man. I look up to a lot of people on the internet that helps me with my mentality, helps me with my spirituality, physicality. You know, gotta build those three things, those 3 L's. You know, physicality, spiritually, mentally, and financially. You know, we gotta improve in all those fours to be the best version of ourselves. Well, not be the best versions of ourselves, but to get high up in there. You know, we need those fours to be the best version of ourselves. We gotta dig deep more. You know, we gotta dig deeper into ourselves and finding who we truly are, finding our purpose, and being real to ourselves is what's gonna help us boost up to becoming the best version of ourselves, not faking it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just wish, hopefully God blesses us all with, you know, the ability to be open-minded and to be the best version of ourselves. Hopefully God gives us this ability to, you know, be disciplined and be more appreciative to others, because people lack appreciation nowadays. They don't see other people's perspective, and therefore they don't experience the hardship that this person is going through when this person is trying to carry them along with them through life. And you know, it is what it is. When you have elderly parents that, you know, you gotta take care of, just know that one day you will be old too, and perhaps the good things come around, helping them. It's not always a bad thing, you know. Some of them rely on you a lot because they're old, and it is what it is, you know. Good things come around to those people who do good things. So just keep that in mind. I like to think to myself that even though I get old, I just get younger every day, you know. Even though I'm getting older and older, I get younger every day and I get stronger every day. That's my mentality. By the time I'm 80 years old, I'm fucking Goku. I'll be doing more pull-ups, more chin-ups than I'm doing now, because I'm 80 years old. The more experience that I have, the more stronger and the more wiser I become. That's my mentality, you know. So that since the time I was born, that's the time I was weakest, you know, because I was a newborn baby. So basically I'm basically a newborn child, and I have no power, I have no strength, but every single day I gain strength. I gain +1 knowledge, +1 wisdom. That's how I think to myself. That's my mentality. So by the time I'm 100 years old, I'm unstoppable. You know, my mentality is just, I'm undefeated. You know, I'm fucking. Can I ever die? You know, can I ever die? That's my mentality. I don't think to myself that I will ever get sick, because I just never get sick. You know, that's crazy. I'm gonna tell you right now, I always think to myself that I never get sick, and I've never gotten sick. I don't remember the time I've ever gotten sick. The last time I got sick, I don't remember. I got cold flu, you know, I got flu, a cold, but that was a cold. You know, it's not a disease or anything. I'll still be working out, I'll still be, you know, kicking ass. But that's my mentality, dude. Like, whatever you put into your mind, it manifests. It manifests. Like, it really affects your cells in a deeper level. Like, if you have a fighting mentality, if you have this fighting mentality, the fighter's mentality, it affects your cells. You will have this fighter cells. You know, you will have this survival cells that will just fucking impenetrable by other bad negative things like diseases. You know, diseases cannot penetrate through your cells because you have these fighter cells that you train every day with your mentality. You know, your mentality affects your cells because it's hormones, bro. It's hormones. Everything in your body is hormones, and everything affects us in a cellular level. So when you are operating in fear, the lowest level of vibration, you will start to, your cells will become weak. Your cells are gonna be, when you are weak, your cells are weak, okay? So it's all about mentality. It's all in your mind. When you have weak cells, when you are weak within your mind, within yourself, best believe that your cells are weak too. You know, they're easily damaged. They're easily penetrated by these diseases and all other negative things. That's why you have to build a strong mind, okay? That's very important. You have to be strong mentally, physically and spiritually. This is the best way of becoming the Shield, becoming fucking Superman, all right? Doesn't matter what tough times you go through. When you have those 3 things to the highest, you are unstoppable, okay? It's not always about being buff. Yeah, you can look buff, but if your mentality is, I'm never gonna die, you're never gonna die, you know, you're never gonna die. Like, there's a lot of buff dudes out there that are pussies. Like, fucking, what are you doing? Pussy, you know, weak mentality. They may be strong physically, but spirituality and mentally, they're lacking, you know? So we have to improve on those 3, okay? So that way we can carry our family, we can carry the people around us, be the breadwinner, and we can be proud of it, all right? So yeah, man. Let's go inside, faggot. Come here, hey. But yeah, one love, peace.